Good evening, Ishita, Tilak Bansal, Rahul Verma. Just let me know if I am audible clearly. Check the sound and let me know if everything is audible and visible clearly. Okay, then we are going to start. All right. Hello, Shaki. So, before we start, we have started a little early today. We are doing the pre-board paper. Remember, we have already done few portions of it. Some of it is already done. Some of it is left. We are going to do the third half of it. Okay. So, a general intro before we start. My name is Reshmi Mukherjee, as you have seen in the channel. So, this is for those who you are the first visitor over here. My website is slotskill.com. You can visit there for certain written materials. Okay. Telegram channel, if you want to join, you can see the Telegram channel. You can join that. And if you like it, the same old thing. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And one more thing that I always let you know, because this is a free offer and you can benefit from it. That's why you can share your question papers with me. Okay, I have included this one. This is a starred one. Pre-board papers also are being accepted these days, because you have your board exam and sometimes in your school the question paper आपके साथ discuss नहीं किए जाते हैं. Okay, in that case you can you can send me the question papers. I can discuss that for you. You can get an understanding कि कितने marks मिलेंगे आपको. Okay, if you have written the points or not, all that. Okay, and if you are doing that, you have to share clear pictures. You will see how clear the picture is. I'll give you one glance of it. See how clearly it is taken. The picture is taken so that I can understand, okay, properly what is written. If possible, you can scan them if you have that application in your phone. And where you have to send, you can see the email ID written at the bottom, reshmimukherjee24@gmail.com. You can share this email, you can share this your PDF, okay, change it into a PDF and then send it to this email ID. Okay, many of you are having, I've already got many question papers. I will try to discuss as many possible with you all right. And this is something which is for those students, those selected students who want extra papers for practice. Okay, that will be a paid form. If you don't want, you can of course follow the free one. You can a lot many live classes are happening 4 days every week. Okay, Tuesday 10 p.m, Saturday 10 p.m, Sunday 8:30 p.m, and Thursday 8:30 p.m. Every single day we have live class, and in the live class we discuss question papers, we discuss different formats of question papers, okay, different forms of questions, so you can benefit from there. This is something that if you are interested, you can purchase. The amounts and everything are written over here. I'm not going into detail. We will start it early. Just this only idea is, if you want to purchase a question paper, that is a separate amount. With the answer key has a separate amount. If you want me to correct it, that has a different amount. And the whole thing is, you have to share it. You have to just tell me about the requirements by 31st of December. Okay, that means the last of this month. You have to inform that to me, where in the same email ID. इस email ID में एक mail करना है, writing what you require. Okay, according to that the question papers will be made, and according to that you will get the question paper. Repeatedly I am saying, on the I think around 13th to 14th of January, not before that. Okay, by 13th or 14th of January you will be getting that, or by 10th I can give you the time. By 10th you will get your question paper. Yes, all things are written. So accordingly you can see the amounts and everything, and accordingly if you require you can follow this. If you do not require, just stay tuned to the live classes. You get lot many question papers discussed over there. Okay, so let's come back to our question paper. In the description box you will see I have also shared the links. Okay, if you want to practice the whole paper and you were absent in the last 2 classes, you can click on that link. You will be directed to the section A part of it, that means part 1, day 1 of that class. In section A you will get, that means day 1 class, we have done all the MCQ questions. That means all the 16 questions that you can see over here. Okay, see that. Once you have finished, move to the next part. If you have missed day 2 class also, you can check that. Okay, click that link. Section B part you will get. In section B we did this part, Merchant of Venice part. ये आपको एकदम से पूरा describe करके what are the points you have to write and everything is mentioned. Okay, so you can follow that for section B. Okay, and today we have come to the third part, that is we are going to discuss section C, which is our poetry part. Okay. Check if the screen is clear. You can see the questions clearly. Just let me know once. After that, we are going to start. See, what do we have over here? We have the section C. Okay. This, I think you have seen right at the first page. This is year 22 ka question. Matlab, this is the preparation for full PDF. Which PDF you are talking about? Okay, it's clear. I did not get which PDF you are talking about. If you are talking about this question paper, you are not going to get the question paper. Question paper, you can only share it with me. It will be discussed only and only in the live classes. Okay. If you are interested in solving them, you have to attend the live class, or you can even see it later on when you are done with the with your work. Maybe sometimes 10 baje you may not want to watch it. So you can even see it next day or whenever you want. That will be a recorded class. You can go to the playlist and check. Okay, there is a separate playlist for ICSE board. So there you can find the questions. MCQ ka bhi ek separate playlist hai. You can visit that. Okay. So this one you are not going to get any PDF. Okay, because this is the question paper that this is some school's paper. No, I cannot circulate it like that. So section C. Let's begin. Section C has what? Poetry. Okay, poetry. Question number 4. Abu Ben Adhem. So this chapter is, the questions will be from Abu Ben Adhem. You can just go back to that page, just okay, and you can check. Okay, everything is written in detail. You can I guess only one according to the team. Okay. So Abu Ben Adhem, may his tribe increase, awoke one night from a deep dream of peace and saw within the moonlight in his room, making it rich and like a lily in bloom, an angel writing in a book of gold. Exceeding peace had made Ben Adhem bold. So we get an understanding that this is from the poem Abu Ben Adhem. Now you can write your own answer if you want over here. I will just give you the answers. Okay, I'll tell you which are the important points, so that we don't waste a lot of time. Okay, just remember, if you want to say your own answer, you can type it. I will check. Let's see the first question. How many marks are there? That is very important. We have 3 marks for question number 1. Okay, so question 1 says, who was Abu Ben Adhem? This is very easy question. You must remember, don't ever forget to revise this one before going to exam. Who is Abu Ben Adhem? Abu Ben Adhem, his real name was Ibrahim Ibn Adhem. Okay, IBN-ADHAM. Ibrahim Ibn Adhem. Okay, whatever way you pronounce it. Then he was a Sufi saint. You can give this as your second point. Okay. So he was a Sufi saint. His name was actually Ibrahim Ibn Adhem. He was an ascetic Sufi saint. These 2 points you can say. Okay. Ibrahim Ibn Palki also you can say. What is meant by may his tribe increase? See, you don't have to write much for the first part of it. You have 3 separate parts for question number A. 3 parts hai inke. So each also, if you give 1 mark, then also how much you will write for it, right? So, may his tribe increase, what can we write? That this was kind of a desire, a wish of the poet or of the speaker, that may the people like him increase in number in this world. That's it, over. Okay. What is meant by may his tribe increase? Shakib, you can directly write it like this, that it is kind of, see, if you write the poet holds Abu in high esteem, even then you have to add this, na? Ki, his wish is that more people like him should increase in number in this world to make this world a better place. So, instead of writing high esteem wala point, you can simply write the second line. Okay, that I said. Next one, what is the little attitude of the narrator to Abu Ben Adhem? This is somewhat dicey question, different kind. What is the attitude? First question we can write 2 points. One is give his real name. You can say his name was Ibrahim ibn Adham, Ibn Adham. Okay, Ibrahim ibn Adham, his name. Or another person, somebody has answered over here, Balki, Ibrahim ibn Balki. That also you can say. You can say he was an ascetic Sufi saint. Okay, and this is the first part of your answer. Second part, may his tribe increase. We are going to write that the speaker wishes that may the world have more people like Abu Adam, okay, or Abu Ben Adam, to make the world a better place. Okay, simply. Next, last like question, what is the little attitude of the narrator towards Abu Ben Adam? See, this one is not a narrator, it could have been a speaker actually, because this is a poem. Anyway, what is the attitude of the narrator towards Abu Ben Adam? We can say that the speaker was actually pointing out Abu Ben Adam's approach to God. Okay, his approach to God or his devotion to God. There are many ways, no, in which you can reach God. Different ways, different channels that take you to God. So this poem is all about Abu Ben Adam's approach to reach God. Okay. Some people will stay in the temples, some people will stay in the mosques, churches and whatever. Okay, some people will take care of common people, okay, the needy. That is also another way to serve God. So this is all about Abu Ben Adam's way or approach to reach God. I am telling the spelling, write it down. Ibrahim, 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 okay. Then Ibn, Ibn, this is the second name of that person. First name is Ibrahim, Ibrahim, Ibrahim. Second name is Ibn, okay. And third name is Adam. That means, see, Adhem is written no, in the poem. It is going to be Am. Same spelling. Rest of it is same. Adham, Adam. Okay. Over. Now come to the second part of this question. Explain the meaning of deep dream of peace. Deep dream of peace. This one while I was explaining the poem. Those who have missed the explanation, don't miss it. Go and check it over there. You will have a playlist of poetry section. Okay. You can see that. In the peaceful sleep, Ayush is saying. Meditative state, peaceful dream, okay, peaceful sleep, a deep peaceful dream, anything you can say. Correct. Next. See again 3 marks and it has 2 parts. First part of course will have 1.5 mark, okay, 1 mark maximum. How could Abu have peace? Okay, how could Abu have peace? Abu was peaceful because he felt that whatever he was doing was the right thing to serve God. That means he was satisfied in whatever he was doing for his people, or he was satisfied in his way, in his approach to serve God. Okay. Abu could have peace as he serves his fellow men, that is God's fellow men, and he was believing that that is also another way of trusting God or serving God. Okay, that is our B part's answer, which has 2 marks. B part second part is 2 marks. C. Describe the effect of moonlight in Abu's room. Effect of moonlight. What was the effect of moonlight? See, moonlight, unlike sunlight, it is very calm and peaceful and serene, right? So that moonlight had an effect. First effect is what? The moonlight in his room made Abu see the presence of the angel. Effect में क्या हुआ? पहले तो moonlight की वजह से he saw that angel, right? Point number 1. Second point, he could see that the angel was writing in a golden book or a book of gold. Okay. Second part, why is moonlight compared to a lily in bloom? Okay. Why is that moonlight compared to lily in bloom? Again, see the lily flower. That is also something which is very, that very pure, peaceful, serene. It is not something very rough like a rock music. Nothing like that. So here we can say that the presence. Okay, the presence, that means the angel, the angelic presence. Even if you write presence, it is correct. The presence was serene, S-E-R-E-N-E, serene. It was peaceful and completely pure. It was comparable to the virgin hue. Virgin hue means the white color. You have already read this line, no? virgin hue. Remember, in Merchant of Venice we have read it. Use it over here. That virgin hue, or that white color, okay, of the moonlight is compared to the lily flower because of, the serenity, the purity, the peaceful ambience it creates. Enlightenment, Monica, we will not write over here, because enlightenment, if we have to talk about, see, if that moonlight in the room could give him enlightenment, that means he became immediately aware of what he had to know. Okay, then the baad wala story important ही नहीं था, right? So in the beginning only we will not talk about enlightenment. If it is told that the second time he saw the angel, how was he enlightened, then ye likho आप. Okay, understood why I am saying? Because moonlight is compared to purity, serenity, calmness, peacefulness, purity, that is fine. But when we talk about enlightenment, that actually happens near the end of the poem, no? When he comes to know from the angel, or a realization dawns on him कि अगर मैं टेम्पल में रहूं कि चर्च में रहूं, वहां पे जाके प्रे करूं, तब भी आई कैन सर्व गॉड. इफ आई स्टे आउटसाइड एंड टेक केयर ऑफ द क्रिएशन ऑफ गॉड, दैट इज द कॉमन मैन, कॉमन पीपल, इफ आई टेक केयर ऑफ देम, दैट वे ऑल्सो आई एम सर्विंग गॉड. So he realized that whatever he was doing the correct thing. God loves these people also equally. Okay, over, done. Now number D. What does the last line mean over here? What is the last line? Exceeding peace had made Ben Adam bold. Exceeding peace मतलब क्या? बहुत शांति मिल गया इसको. क्यों शांति मिला है? Okay. What is the reason behind all that shanti? It is because he was, satisfied from within. He was not confused. He thought that whatever he was doing, he was right. He was serving God in the best possible way. He was taking care of his creation, or the people. So that confidence in him made him bold to ask the angel a question. Okay, he became bold, and therefore he could ask the question to the angel because he was quite sure that he was doing the correct thing. Okay, over. So we have done question number D. What does the last line mean here? Now give the, not significant, this is going to be significance. Give the significance of the book of gold in the poem. What is the significance of the book of gold? This question you answer, because this one we have discussed lot many times in my classes. Let me bite my nails till then. The book of gold is of high value, richness and purity, as it is a heavenly book. It adds a supernatural touch to the poem. Correct. Exactly, you have written the right thing. Book of gold shows the richness of people who love. No, we will write, see, book of gold. Gold is something very costly, no? Generally वो आप कहाँ पे रखते हो? लॉकर में रखते हो, अलमारी के अंदर रखते हो. That means that is very costly, high value वाला कुछ चीज. Okay, so book of gold over here means, you can simply write this down. It symbolizes the richness or the great value. ये वाला word लिखना है. High value, great value. Okay, great value of the contents of that book. Okay, the book was very important. The content, जो भी लिखा हुआ material जा रहा है उसमें, that is important. Okay. So, book of gold we can describe symbolizes the richness which we encounter when we love God. It is the richness of the spirit. First वो वाला line डाल दो इसमें. The book of gold is of high value, richness, purity. But this is a 4-mark question, so you can also add these points. Okay. If it is a 2 to 3 mark question, you can simply write book of gold is something which is of high value, is very rich, is very pure. The contents of it is very significant. It is a heavenly book. ये points लिखो. बाद में ये बोल के conclude कर दो कि it symbolizes extreme amount, that whatever is mentioned over here is something very pure. Over. Okay. Any doubt in question number 4? We have completed Abu Ben Adem part. Just tell me if there is anything that you think you have doubt in. One more thing I'll tell you, those who have doubts in any particular part, in any question, just tell me over here in the live class only. In certain situations, I cannot answer to the comments that you make. Okay, so and I have to again go back to the video. I have to check where, what line you have doubts in. Okay, so it is better that you directly ask me in the live class. Whatever topic we are discussing, I keep that book with me. As you can see, excuse me, as you can see, I have the treasure trove today. You can ask me whatever doubts you have in these two chapters or in poetry. I will try to solve as many as possible. Okay, so no doubts from question number 4. Can we move to the fifth question of poetry? I believe no doubts, right? There is no answer. I do not get you if you do not let me know. Achha. Don't forget to like the video, okay? Like, share it with your friends so that they also can benefit from here. Alright. Next, we will move to question number 5, the second part of poetry. Check what chapter we have from here. See, the athletes had come from all over the country. So this one we know, this is from our 9 gold medals, right? So this is our extract. The athletes had come from all over the country to run for the gold, for the silver and bronze. Many weeks and months of training, all coming down to these games. The spectators gathered around the old field to cheer on the young women and men. The final event of the day was approaching. Excitement grew high to begin. Okay, this is our extract. First question from here. Same way we have 5 questions from here also. I believe you can see the whole thing, right? My own video is not guarding anything. Alright, so let's start. The first question is, where did the athletes come from all over the country? Why? Now this question is given. I don't know actually which part, okay, from which school this question has come. But this is kind of not so probable a question. Okay, this is not that probable over here. Still, if you want to write, you can write this down because it has come in one of the papers. You can simply write down. This is from Spokane. You can simply remember Washington. Okay, just remember, don't have to remember Spokane. You can simply remember Washington. Okay, so the athletes have come from all over the country. Okay, from all over the country to which place? Of course, to Washington, okay, where that game was going to be held, okay. And why have they come? Of course, because of the Special Olympics. This one we simply know, right? It was a Special Olympics, and for that, from different countries, people have come to participate in the Special Olympics, right? So our A portion is done. Very simple. First part is Washington. Second portion's answer is Special Olympics. Simply you have to write this in detail. Special Olympics की वजह से they had all come from different countries to this particular place, okay, to participate, to compete against one another. Okay. Second part which we have is, what do the words gold, silver and bronze stand for in the extract? To run for the gold, silver and bronze. Why will you suddenly run for gold, silver and bronze? क्योंकि this is competition, okay, this is the Olympic games where you participate, where you compete against one another to prove whether you are better than the others or not. So this is kind of gold means the first position, silver means the second position and bronze means the third position, right? So these three are symbolized over here. Just a moment, I believe there is some network issue. Okay, done. Second part of the question, do you think the contestants were prepared well for the event? Do you think the contestants were well prepared for the event? This one also we have already discussed. You can of course write. We have to simply say that they had practiced weeks and months. See the second line already you have your answer. Many weeks and months of training. That means they have constantly practiced, they have kept on practicing hard for weeks and months so that they can perform well in this Olympic Games. Okay, and you can even say that when the second person, when he fell in the dirt, when he fell down, what he was thinking that all his dreams and efforts were dashed in the dirt. This also shows that they had practiced a lot and they just could not afford to fall down and get disqualified. Okay, that also you can say over here. Then give reason for your answer. Already one you have said from here. Many weeks and months they have trained themselves to participate properly. Okay, to perform properly. You can also say when that boy fell down. Okay, while running, what he thought for the immediately was all his efforts, all his dreams were dashed in the dirt. This also shows that they had practiced a lot. Okay. Next question, we have done number B. Let's move to the C part. C part says, give the meaning of all building up to the games. All building up to the games, you have to give the meaning for this one. Building up to the games means what? Good evening, Mrinal. Acha, just share this video with everybody. Maybe some might not have got the notification or something. So, see part number 1, all building up for the game. Simply we have to write they were all training themselves properly for the event. I tried to start a little early today because if I can finish off with other works early, I start the class early because you also have to go for dinner and all. Okay. So, all building up to the games means what? They were training themselves for the event. Okay, for the Olympic Games, for the Special Olympics. Second part, the last race about to begin. This is also very easy. The last race was the 100-meter race. Okay, and first line, second line you write it was the final race and it was going to start very soon. Okay, next, number D. C is done. Why did the spectators gather around the field? This one I believe you can say. The spectators gathered around this field. Why were they gathering around the field? Who can say? Just let me see. To cheer the participants. Very good. They gathered around the field to cheer the participants. They were themselves very excited about the sport. This one you can write for another point. Okay, they were very much excited about the game. Okay, and they were cheering the participants. Second point we can say. 2 points done. Next, who are referred to as young men and women? To boost the confidence of the participants, that also you can say, and they themselves were very excited. You can say that also. Okay, first to cheer their own participants from their country. Second, because they were also very excited. No. Second portion is what are referred to as, who are referred to as young men and women. This one is somewhat dicey. You have to read the poem properly. कि young men and women मतलब ये नहीं है कि जो लोग आए हैं देखने के लिए. These are those people who are participating, not those who have come to watch. Okay, be careful, don't make this mistake. Last class I was taking a test for the students who have enrolled to my class. वहाँ पे किसी ने लिख दिया कि these are the people who had come to watch. Okay, so we have to remember that these are the athletes, men and women, both genders. No, we have athletes, so we are talking about them. Last question, E part. What is given? What event is referred to here by the poet? Every single person can write this. This is what? This is of course the Special Olympics, which is referred, which is mentioned in the poem by the poet. Point number 1 over. What kind of athletes were they? Now here we have to get this idea clear कि Special Olympics से थोड़ा सा different होते हैं. Okay, sports is for everybody, but there are people who are differently abled. No, we will not write disabled, we will write they are differently abled. So in those cases also they should participate in the games. For them we have the Special Olympics, so that they also can participate. So we will write this is an international sporting event for participants with intellectual disabilities or any form of disabilities organized by the Special Olympics organization. Okay. Next, what was their aim? Of course, what was their aim means what? What was the athletes' aim? What was their aim? Their aim was to make their nation proud, like every single person would want. Okay, they wanted to make their nation proud by winning either gold, silver, or a bronze medal. Okay, aim was to win gold, silver, and bronze. Just to make your answer a bit better, just you can add to make their nations proud. Okay, so we have completed section C also. We are doing it in 4 parts. If you haven't, those who have joined now, for them I will just remind that ye jo first part we have done. See, it has a whole lot of questions. The whole question paper, pre-board paper we have over here. We have already discussed the MCQ part, section A part. Okay, we have also discussed the section B part, which is Merchant of Venice. Okay, so if you haven't followed them, you can go and check them. You, in the description box you will find the link. You can search those, you can study from there. Okay, prepare and see how much you have prepared. Okay, and as I have already told you, Merchant of Venice mein these few things are very important. We have questions from both Act 3 Scene 2 as well as Act 4 Scene 1. As I told you, these are very important scenes. Now if you have any question from the poetry section, only, if you have any doubt you can ask. Yes, Ishita, say. Ishita, of course from different countries. You see, it is just like Olympic Games, no? Just like Olympic Games. Just the fact is that they are just kind of differently abled. Just like in the Olympic Games, you see, no, India participates, Pakistan participates, this country participates, China participates. So many countries participate from all around the world. Special Olympics is also somewhat that sort only, just that the differently abled ones participate over here. You will see swimmers from different countries. Maybe they do not have their hands or knee or their legs, but they are swimming. Just they are differently able, but coming from different countries. Okay. So I believe this much is clear. No doubts from here. Section C part we have completed today. Those who haven't followed the questions, you can just roll it back on and check what you have missed. Okay. Check first, prepare yourself and then check if you can answer the questions. From an exam will be asked that from which country. No, it's not mentioned, no, from which country they have come. See, this is kind of, it is believed that this story was taken from, just like Kantara, no, there is a movie. It has come from real life incidents. There is a festival like that. Okay, there is a kola that happens in Kerala and South Bangalore region. Okay, but you see, this is also somewhat of was a real story, a real thing that happened actually. Okay, but over here it is mentioned that all of them went back to help that boy who had fallen down. In reality, what had happened was 2-3 people went back to help that boy. Others kept running. Okay. But that is also a great deal, right? Can you please once explain the meaning of standing on the grave of his dreams? Acha, standing on the grave of his dreams. Grave means what? You remember like this. Grave मतलब क्या? जहाँ पे सब कुछ खत्म हो जाता है. Where somebody is dead, lying dead, है ना? तो what is dead over here? All the dreams कि कभी मुझे freedom मिलेगा, कभी मैं बाहर जाके जो भी करना है वो कर पाऊंगी. All that freedom is already dead, lying dead in the grave. Okay, so standing on the grave of his dreams, clear? That means the caged birds, they are singing. They are trying to, their feet is tied, whatever, wings are clipped, feet is tied, these lines. Okay, ये सब होने के बाद भी they are trying their utmost to get their freedom. How? By singing, by trying to send their voice far and wide कि देखो यहाँ पे what is happening. Okay. But they know, they are almost half sure that their dreams of being free are almost like dead bodies. All their dreams are almost dead. But still they are trying. They're going on trying. They still hope for it. Okay. Blue bead, you want to skip? We will be having a session on language exam. No, section D is left, no, from this part. Okay, section D we will complete, then we will move to the grammar question. Okay, I have a grammar question paper. In grammar too, we will discuss the grammar language paper. We will discuss the grammar part only. Okay, so that will take maybe Tuesday. I think we can do that. Okay, Tuesday we will do that. Okay. So I believe somebody who was asking if you want to skip, see, you can of course skip whichever you think is not important. But I will not tell you to do that, because this is the time when you have MCQ questions. Questions can come from anywhere. And Blue Bead is a huge chapter. Okay. And it is better you don't, give it a reading before you go. Participate in the live classes. Check what are the questions I am giving you. You will get a simple idea, and wo याद रख के जाओ, you will be done. The practice of MCQs of language. MCQs of language will not come like that, just you will be doing from the question paper. जैसे question paper pre board में आते हैं, board paper में आते हैं, वैसे ही आपको दिखेगा यहाँ पे, you will solve that way only. All questions do not come as MCQs, grammar. Okay, Ishita? All grammar questions are not going to come as MCQs, only a portion of it will come. So we will do it that way only. Because we are preparing only few days left for your board exam, we will do exactly in the same manner. Okay. So that's it. I hope there is no other doubts. So we will just move back to this. Those who were asking about your payments about papers, you can check this with question, with answer key. If you want paper correction, all must be sent to me by December 31st positively. Okay. Email ID is given over here. You can just copy that email ID down. And if you want to save your money, if you don't want to pay, you can even follow the live classes. You can share your own question papers that will be discussed over here. Okay, so you can even do that. All right. See, I have written. You can also share your pre-boards paper for discussion. Same way as we discussed today. This is question paper of some other student. Okay. And other than that, there is only one thing that I would like to remind you, that if you like the video, if you think this is helping you in some way or the other, share it with your friends. Okay. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. For the board exam ka paper, how will I discuss, Mrinal? Sample paper you were telling. Sample paper I've already discussed. The board sample paper that your board has given, that is already discussed. Just check, you will get it. Okay. What we are going to discuss is certain new papers we are going to discuss. Okay. So this is the Telegram channel. You can join. You can like, share and subscribe if you think this is helping you. And at least like to kar hi sakte hai aap log. Share karo so that there is more participation and more such videos I can bring for you. Okay. That's all. Hope to meet you in my next class, which is tomorrow. We are going to do the last part of this paper. Okay. The prose part. That's all. Bye bye everybody.